And if you want to, nah, blah, 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 blah. Hey, what's up? My name is J.M. Chaley, and I am back from a couple of weeks hiatus where I was not producing videos and uploading stuff. I'm sorry. I had some technical difficulties. I got a new studio, you might notice. I'm recording someplace different. Quick update on my progress on my novel. I'm still in the beta reading process. If you saw my last video about beta readers and expectations, you know that I'm working through my first round of betas. I'm doing the revisions from their feedback right now. I'm still collecting feedback from this first round, but there's 33 chapters, so I'm not really wasting any time. I'm going through and making those revisions, and I'm ready to do another round of betas. If you're interested in being a beta for A Flower in Hell, you can go to jmchaley.com, click on contact, and send me a message and let me know if you're interested. As of this recording, it's September 2021. I expect to be done with beta recruitment probably by the end of the year. So if you're watching this and it's still 2021, I still need betas. All right, so today's topic, this week's topic, is bad writing advice from authors. Not just bad writing advice. The bad writing advice is all over the place. Bad writing advice from authors. These are published authors, successful authors, that have just given what I think is shit advice that you shouldn't follow. Number one, write what you know. Authors are always writing about stuff that they don't know, right? We research. Do you think Dan Brown lived through all that shit, in the Da Vinci Code and stuff? No, but he may have gone to the Vatican and learned about some stuff and did a lot of research on cryptology, I'm sure, right? So write what you know is very loosey-goosey. I mean, my novels would be about IT and stuff like that if I was writing what I know. Authors, writers should be researching and then writing what they research, writing what they learn. So if you don't know it, learn it and then write about it. So write what you know is always this kind of weird advice for me. It's not shitty advice. I wanted to call it out as kind of a common, accepted example of writing advice that's just kind of weak. Number two, any word you look up in a thesaurus is the wrong word every time, no exceptions. How many times have we used thesauruses? I've always used one. I'm sure everyone uses a thesaurus. I don't know why the hate for thesauruses. I don't know. I mean, as long as you're not doing it crazy, where you're changing the feel or the atmosphere of the scene by, yeah, it's a synonym, but it doesn't have the right impact. Are you using the word trudge instead of walk, but they're happy? He trudged up the stairs to see his newborn child. I mean, that might be a wrong word, so use some caution when you're going through a thesaurus, I guess. But come on, a thesaurus? Thesauruses are our friends. We should be using them. Number three, this quote is more of a paraphrase. It is, I won't use sensitivity readers. No one will tell me what to write. Okay, so this was said by a woman author. I'm not going to name any names in this video, but I can't remember her name. I was doing some research on sensitivity readers, going through YouTube. I came across this video where she was kind of giving a lecture on lots of writing subjects, not just sensitivity readers. And I think someone asked her a question about sensitivity readers, and she was like, hell no, no one's going to tell me what to write. Well, that's not what sensitivity readers do. You hire a sensitivity reader to help you as a resource to write about a demographic of people that you do not belong to. Look, I forget the author, I'm blanking on the author of The Hunt for Red October, but I'm sure he went out and researched submarines, right? You're going to want to research what you write. We talked about this, right? If you're writing about a different region of the world that you've never been to, maybe you want to travel there, or at least read about it, right? Sensitivity readers are the same thing. They're a resource. They're subject matter experts in the area that you want to write about. Why wouldn't you want to go to someone like that and leverage their knowledge to make your book better, more accurate, and avoid the risk of fucking up and pissing someone off because you used the wrong adjective or descriptor or something like that? Just bad advice. Number 4, keeping notes is a great way to immortalize bad ideas. Now, this was said by a very, very popular pantser. But planners exist. You know, we write notes, we make outlines, we write stuff down, we have thought dumps. I mean, not everything we write down is going to make it into the story, into the work in progress. Sure. But is that a reason never to write anything down? Now, the counterpoint to this quote that he said, and I'll agree with him, is that good ideas stay with you. And that's true. I've had ideas for the work in progress that I'm working on right now for years. I'm talking about going back to the 90s that have stuck with me all this time. But these are the big ideas, the story points, the plot beats, the minutiae, the detail in between, the little story arcs that connect everything together. They've come to me within the last few years as I've taken notes and thought about stuff, crossed stuff out, that doesn't work, thought about it, right? And yeah, maybe they would have stuck with me too, but 90,000 words in my head? No, I can't do that. Maybe some people can, but I can't. And to tell a whole group of people that it's a bad idea is a bad idea. And lastly, number 5 is not a quote, but it's generally any time that an author will say, never do this or always do that. The beauty about writing is that you can break the rules. There are some maybe small examples of things you can't do, like, you know, end every sentence with an ellipse. I don't know, but I mean, some people say never use adverbs. You can use adverbs, you know. You can use, I would recommend use them sparingly, but let your editor worry about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, write the story that you want to write and forget about the fucking rules. Think about what you want to do and don't let yourself be constrained by someone saying, oh, you can't do that. You're not allowed. It's not supposed to be that way. Or make sure you always do this. So go back and change your story so you're fitting these parameters. Write the story you want to write. Get it out there, the first draft. Revise it. You know, you're going to have editors down the line. Don't worry about the always. Don't worry about the nevers, right? Just get the book written. Okay, so that about wraps it up. 5 bad examples of writer advice from authors. Oh my God. Don't do it. If you like this video, give it a like. And I am going to be back online now. I'm going to be posting every Thursday. So please give a subscribe so that you can be notified when the new videos come out. And ring that bell, of course. And I am on social media. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you want to read the first chapter of my work in progress, A Flower in Hell, it's available online at jmchaley.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time.